Most developers hear webhook and API and treat them as the same thing. They're related, but not interchangeable. Mixing them up is why so many apps burn thousands of requests asking for data that isn't there yet. The clearest way to get this, start with how two apps normally talk, then see what breaks. An API is how one program asks another for data over HTTP. You send a request, you get a response. But what if you need to know the moment something changes on the other side? You ask again, and again. That repeated asking has a name, polling, where your app checks anything new yet, on a timer, every few seconds. It's like calling the pizza place every 5 minutes to ask if your order is ready. Most of those calls come back empty. Zapier found only about 1.5% of polling requests actually find new data, so roughly 98% of that traffic is wasted. And you still catch the change late, sometime between two checks, never the instant it happens. Webhooks flip the whole thing. Instead of you asking, the other server tells you. Back to the pizza. You hand them your phone number, and they call you the second it's ready. A webhook is that phone number. It's a URL on your server that another system calls when an event fires. When the event fires, the source sends an HTTP post request to your URL with the event details in the body. Say a customer pays. Stripe immediately posts to your endpoint with type payment shirt intent.succeeded, amount 2000, currency USD. You didn't ask, you didn't poll. The data showed up the moment it actually mattered. Same pattern everywhere. GitHub pings your CI server on a push. Shopify sends new orders to fulfillment. To receive one, you register your URL with the provider, usually under a webhooks page in the dashboard. There you pick which events you care about, like a successful payment, and skip everything else. One catch, that URL has to be publicly reachable so localhost won't work. For testing, use the Stripe CLI or ngrok. Going public creates a real problem, because now anyone on the internet can post fake data to your endpoint. So providers sign every webhook. GitHub sends an xhub signature 256 header built from a secret only you two share. Your server recomputes that signature from the request body and compares. No match, rejected. Two traps. Use a timing-safe comparison and verify against the exact raw bytes before any JSON parser touches them. Most SDKs handle this for you. Stripe's construct event checks the signature and rejects events older than 5 minutes. That timestamp window blocks replay attacks, where someone resends a genuine event to trigger it a second time. One last rule, respond with the 2x fast. If the work is slow, queue it and respond immediately, or you'll get retried. Webhooks don't replace APIs. The webhook says something happened. Then you often call the API back for full details. Think of it as push versus pull. An API is you asking, a webhook is being told. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.